Welcome to another episode of Dating Dilemmas. I'm Lamont White, the gay dating coach. If you don't know me, I don't think you really are gay. I thought all the gays know. I hope they would know I am. I've been around for a little bit, helping people find love. So listen, welcome again to Dating Dilemmas. I'm your host, Lamont White. This is not Wednesday, and this is not shoot your shot, okay? We are not trying to find you love. I'm not trying to hook you up. Go to YouTube, Instagram another time if you're looking for a date, okay? The show is Dating Dilemmas with Lamont. And what I'm trying to do is interview and have conversations with unique people in the LGBTQ plus community about like their lived experiences, their backgrounds. I want to see how they date a little different because everybody has a unique story of how they find love or have challenges actually getting into relationships. So that's what we're going to talk about today. That's what we're talking about. If you want to be a guest on the show and just talk about dating and relationships and love, all you have to do is, shoot me an email if you want to be a guest and we can talk and see if that'll work out. Not everybody, okay? It'll be not everybody, but I have an amazing guest tonight. He goes by Bougie Boy, okay? Bougie Boy is here with me today. We're going to have a great conversation. If you are watching, I want you to give me some likes and say hello to our guest, Bougie Boy. Hey! Look, you came in on 10. On 10. Excitement over there.
The board, baby.
You giving house 10s across the board, walking, face. Listen, I don't know the gay lingo, and I'm gay. I don't know all of it.
Okay, face card never decline.
Yes. Well, listen, welcome to Dating Dilemmas. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me, of course.
Absolutely. So tell everybody a little bit about who you are and your background, and then we're going to do a little icebreaker when you get done, Bougie Boy.
Okay. So hi, everybody. My name is Ahmed, a.k.a. Bougie Boy, a.k.a. Bourbon. Okay. I'm from Egypt. I'm born in Egypt, and I moved here when I was 11 years old. Been by myself since 17 until you see me now, fabulous as I am. I work as a host. I host an event, and I act. I have 2 movies out on Tubi and 1 series, and TV personality, as you can tell. And I love music, so if music always gonna be dropping on your hoes every week, every month. You never know. Hosting is really my passion, and as you know, my first name is Bougie Boy, but now the new name is The Entertainer.
The or D Entertainer?
The Entertainer.
Oh God, I can't say it. Teach me. Come on, teach me.
The Entertainer.
The Entertainer.
Yes, honey. You like some guy when you see him and you say, "Give me that the." So Bougie Boy is The Entertainer.
Bougie Boy, G Entertainer, aka Ahmad. Okay.
AKA a lot of things.
Multiple hats, multiple heels, multiple bags. That's what it is. You're like, yes.
Got it correctly.
Well, now, are you single? Is the question.
Single as a dollar bill, but I'm not a dollar baby.
You're single as a dollar bill, but you're not worth a dollar bill.
No.
How much you worth over there?
You can't buy me with money. Because I'm already a rich bitch.
Priceless. Okay. Well, listen.
I'm Arabic, so do the math.
It's giving gold. It's giving gold and diamonds. So listen, you all, I have a special guest from Philadelphia. He's in the music industry. He has an Arabic background. He loves music, dating. So let's get into it. We're going to do a quick little icebreaker, okay? I want you to, I guess break it a little bit, okay? I want you to imagine, these are the types of guys that you are going to date with, and you might meet him on an app. On an app, you might be like, oh, let me slide in his DM, or you're going to block him.
Okay.
Have you ever blocked anybody before?
Ooh,
Oh, so this is gonna be easy for you then. Okay.
it's blocking more. It's a lot of blocking more than swipe right.
Okay, and so listen, I'll be transparent. I used to live in Philly, so some of these questions I'm about to ask you are going to be about like dating experiences in Philly. So these will resonate with you. Okay,
Okay.
okay, all right. So you either are going to slide in the DM or you're going to block.
Okay.
All right, a guy pulls up to your house on a non-motorized bike, so he's pushing it with his two legs. He said, "Hey, what's up? Let's go on a date."
I get him an Uber home.
Oh, so you're gonna slide in the DM?
No, I'll get him an Uber home. Like
What?
goodbye. Block.
No, the icebreaker is sliding the DM, or you're gonna block him. So,
Block.
are you blocking him? You're like
The
nobody.
door is
Okay,
closed.
okay. All right. So you got a date with a guy who's a Nicki fan.
We gonna be real friends, and he sliding my DMs, baby.
Okay. Slide a DM. Okay. He has painted nails.
Block. Mine is not painted, but they done. But no, block.
He can't have no painted nails. Okay. On the fourth date that you go on with the guy, he wants to take you to his church.
Block.
Ooh, he's like, no. Okay. Woo! Okay. So you're at your birthday party and your date starts voguing.
Okay, don't put me on the spot.
Are you blocking him or are you sliding the DM?
Depends about how he look like.
If you can give,
Depends if he's the father of the house or he one of the kids.
what's it? Something with a twist? What's it called? Realness with a twist? Is he like?
Yeah, like some. I'm not really like in a ballroom scene like that. I walked them multiple times, of course, for face, but not really like into it. Like voguing, I'm not really. I don't know how to vogue with all my respect, but I love the guys that they vogue. But he'll be blocked.
Oh, see, look,
Like, can we do like a friend zone?
no, you blocked him. You didn't block most of these guys, bougie boy. Good job on the icebreaker. Good job on the icebreaker. All right, so let's talk a little bit about like your journey, your identity, any struggles, and also being in the entertainment business. So tell us like a little bit about like your journey with doing all this stuff with the entertainment industry.
It's the journey like everybody journey obviously is great to learn from the process.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, I feel like it's a little bit harder when you grown in a Muslim family and came from Egypt as a Muslim country. We all like a lot of them strict. And my father, God bless his soul, he was really, really strict. So it was really rough on me to be who I am because he always wanted me to be where he wants. So that was the biggest problem between me and my father. And, we've been separated since I was 17 years old. I was just doing me, life been putting me down all the way, up all the way, down all the way. So like everybody else. But to me, I always think it's just so rough for me being Muslim, gay, and Arab and out. And in Hollywood Walk fame, it's very hard.
Yeah.
Like,
So it sounds like your dad was not accepting. Were there any individuals that you can think of like in your family that were supportive or caring or with it?
No, I got disowned since I was 17 years old, and the last time I spoke to anybody of my family, probably a couple years ago, my dad actually passed away 2 months ago.
I remember we talked about that. Yes.
That was the roughest thing I ever experienced in my life, other than being hit by him or being disrespected by him and stuff like that. When I seen my family at the grave, I got kicked out from the funeral. They're not allowing a gay person to be in a Muslim funeral. Yeah, it was rough. It was very rough and it was very hard. I loved my dad, and he's like my boyfriend. because I didn't see my dad until 11 years old.
So when you moved here to the States from Egypt, yeah,
That's
that's
when
when
I
you
found
met him.
out who my
Yeah.
real dad is. Yes.
Okay. And so it sounds like, and you're being Arabic, or being Arab, from Egypt, being Muslim, that you're either straight or there's like no association whatsoever permitted.
No. And some families now, obviously, they do.
Hmm.
They understand. We in 2025, so some
Yeah.
families they does understand.
Hmm.
But my dad was the man from the 90s, 80s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until he passed away, my dad was the same person.
Hmm.
Never changed. Nothing. Any change about him changed.
Hmm.
Technology, he does not even know. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
that was my dad.
So I lived in Philly for a long time, and I know that there's a big Muslim influence community there as well. Um, but I didn't feel like they were welcoming to the LGBTQ plus community. Have you been able to find, and it's been years since I lived there, have you been able to find like any Arab, gay men who connect with each other that are open? Um, Open is the key word, because I know there's a
Oh,
lot
open
of,
is a keyword. Yes. Okay. Okay. So now
I,
we gotta focus. So you want to focus on the open, or do you want to see the one?
we know about the, listen, everybody knows the stories of the closeted. No, I guess we're like, are there any open Arab or Muslim men in Philly that actually connect with each other?
Yes. Now, yes.
Yeah.
Now it changed a little bit.
Hmm.
A little bit. They started to be, in downtown, in the gay neighborhood, stuff like
Hmm.
that. But
Hmm.
they they want to be somebody different than their
Hmm.
real life is. So they
Yeah.
just like to me they're not attractive. Like even you have to be 100% out. You cannot be like, oh, I'm out because I'm going out with my friends, but when I go home, I
Hmm.
gotta act right. Like no,
Yeah. Okay.
that's
So like out to gay people, but not fully,
not in the
like to
world. No.
family and coworkers. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you feel like being Arab, being Muslim, it's influenced like your music,
Yes.
your work? Like how do you feel like it's influenced that?
It gave me a motivation
Hmm.
to be one of
Hmm.
one of the nobody they wanted to be. So let me explain that. Let me
Hmm.
explain that. So you see RuPaul, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I grow up watching RuPaul. He's like I love him, stuff like that. So
Yes.
I want to be the Arab RuPaul. It's not that I want to be, I am.
Hmm.
Because I don't see nobody in my community, in my gay Arab community, they are out
Hmm.
and they
Hmm.
proud of themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They all scared to lose daddy money. They all scared to lose the family.
Hmm.
So when it comes to that, I feel like I want to be, or I will be, the one that they look at and be
Yeah.
like, oh, Bougie really take the risk to show
Hmm.
us that we can be who we want to be, and we still can make our money, and we still can live, and we still can achieve our dreams.
Yeah.
Because when I went to vacation, like a couple months ago, I went vacation because of a project that I was working on in Dubai, and it's gonna come out this year. Thank you. So it was a
Hmm.
lot. It was a lot of Arab gay guys,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
it was a lot they not out. And when I did a couple podcasts, stuff there, I always wanted to make them feel comfortable. It's
Yeah.
not the end of the world if your parents disown you. I've been disowned since I was 17, and look at me. I'm still like, yes, every day I cry. I miss my dad. I miss my parents. Stuff like that happened to you, but you gotta prove yourself for yourself because your parents, they're not gonna be you. They will
Exactly.
they will die, and you will stay
Yeah.
here by yourself to be yourself.
Yeah, you have to live your life for yourself. And it sounds like you want to
Exactly.
pave the road for other Arab gay
Yes.
men. And one of the beautiful things I love about RuPaul is that she, they, them, their, whatever pronouns RuPaul uses, depending on the day.
Depending on the day and in the wig.
In the wig or nothing. Yes, yes. But, she touches everybody. Like
Yeah.
everyone sees themselves as RuPaul. And I feel like
I remember I
you
used
love
to get beat up from my dad watching RuPaul.
it. Mm. How old are you, Bougie Boy?
I'm 30.
You're 30. Okay, okay. That's what I'm like.
But the
Woo,
face is
woo.
giving 15, baby.
I love it. Well, let's talk a little bit more about like what it means or like your experience being, an Arab gay man dating your love life. Can we get into it a little bit, just a little bit?
Let's dive in.
Okay. So how is it, dating in Philly around the world as an Arab gay man? Like, do you feel like black men attract to you, Arab men come to you, white men come to you? Like, who comes and tries to shoot their shot with Bougie Boy?
So mostly Arabs.
Really? Okay.
They love things that they cannot have in public. So they would love to have me in private. But I don't do those. But my dating life, I have 3 serious relationships in my life. I've been single for the past 5 years. My first date was Arab. Obviously, we was dating in secrets until I got tired of it and I left. Yeah. But he was like the love of my life. The second one, he was Puerto Rican. I was approached by him. He was playing basketball in like some colleges in here. I got invited to the game. I met him. He was nice. He's 6'4". He was standing up. I was like, "Oh, hello."
6'4". How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Oh, okay. So y'all okay, but you tall. You tall, yes. Okay.
Okay, so so that was a nice relationship, and he ended up cheating on me. Not really cheating. I ended up finding out that he has a girlfriend back in Puerto Rico, and I did not know about. And when she came here to visit him, he introduced her to me as his cousin.
Kissing cousin,
It was a messy situation, and I call him lying. Obviously, I had to get my car back because I paid down payment for a white Charger, honey. So I spoiled my man. So that relationship was really bad. Ended up.
That's 2 relationships. One was in the closet. The other one cheated with you with his girlfriend and lied and said it was a cousin. What about the third relationship?
The third one, he was an Arabic guy. He used to own multiple pizzerias. I know him because my dad, has multiple pizzerias too. So I met him that way, and we was together for 2 years.
Okay.
Very great man, very great relationship. Same day I finished him, he told me that the next day he had to go to Palestine to marry his cousin.
Oh,
but you want to know the tea? When he married her, I mean, we broke up. Obviously, we broke up after travel, whatever. Yeah. I got invited to the wedding with paid flights, but I didn't go. So he lost his money for paying for the flights. And the first kid that he has, he named him under my real name.
Listen, you about to spill tea if he see this and his wife see this. Oh no! Oh. So it sounds like you have not really been lucky in love, like with long-term relationships. Do you feel like you were like really in love with any of them?
I was really in love with my first boyfriend.
With the first one. Yes. With the first one. Okay. What do you think that has taught you about like love and relationships?
Say that one more time. I got lost.
What do you think? What do you think? I want you reflecting back. Yes, go back there. I want you to. What do you think that taught you about like relationships?
Being patient and to understand the person in front of you before you trying to let him understand you. That will help a lot. Loyalty. Just have your own.
Yeah. So I'm hearing understand the person who's in front of you.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, people are still figuring out who they are and you might not really know the most authentic version of who they are, especially if they're still in the closet and trying to figure out their sexuality.
Yes.
Loyalty, just being committed. And you said having your own.
Yes.
Woo!
That's a big problem. I don't know if that's a problem in the whole United States of America or maybe that's a problem only in Philadelphia.
It's Philly, friend. It's Philly. It's Philly. I used to date there. Oh, and they're going to cuss me out for saying this, but.
No, Philly knows that her man ain't she. Philly knows.
I just felt like when I was dating, this is a long time ago. This is like early 2000s because I'm 44, right?
Okay. Honey,
Right.
that face in 21. What's good?
It's 44. So I dated in the early, 2000s in Philly, and I felt like everybody was either still in the closet, um, they were married to Fatima, they were living with their grandmother, and nobody had a job. They didn't have a car. But Philly is the one city you don't have to have a car because you can you can get around easily
Really?
compared to Atlanta. Atlanta, you gotta have a car.
You
But
got
Philly, you
yes,
can get on
yes.
the subway, you can get
I was
around.
struggling in Atlanta, honey, with Ubers. I was like, where is my Uber?
Yeah, yeah. But no, I felt like nobody wanted to be out like nobody was out. Like nobody.
I need you to come right now because everybody's out.
Okay.
To the fact that it gets disgusting.
Round of applause to Philly
Yes,
for coming out of the closet.
Round of applause to them, but they think because they out, they can just have everybody or have anybody.
Well, listen, I'm just saying, if you were dating when I was dating there, being out of the closet in Philly is a hell of a big step in this year. Okay, it's a big step.
Is it a big step the same as a big step that I took to be out to the Arabic community? I don't think so.
Hell, well, yours is well, I think it depends on the family because just like in some black families, if you come out of the closet, they kick you out of the house too. Yes, they throw you, like literally throw you out the house, like as a teenager and a child, like, hey, you can't live here anymore. So I think as gay men, I give us a green pass, some understanding, some grace, because it takes a lot of courage and there's a lot of risk when we come out of the closet and say who we are. A lot of our families would prefer us to lie and even though they know, but they prefer you to lie, marry a woman, cheat on her, beat her, drink too much, and that's okay.
I got offered from my dad before he died. I got the offer: marry, have the wedding, have multiple cars, houses, all of that. But
to live a lie, to
live in a persona that is not you.
Yeah.
And I refused that from day one when I moved here with my dad, and since after 13 years old, I start being, I was here in the United States. It's a lot of different than my country. So everything is open here. Everything's free. Everything's out. Everybody is living their life. So I'm like, well, I want to do that. Then when I did that, I got beat up. I got caused to be having surgery in my back because of my dad. Yes, it was really ugly, my life with my dad, but he passed away, so I don't want to.
I think a lot of people don't, even like within the last 10 years, a lot of people don't understand those are real stories. They're like, oh, just being gay is just fine, just come out the closet. But you could lose your life from your own family member.
Yes. My hair was long. I just cut my hair yesterday because it's like spiritual things that I'm working on. But my hair used to be long, and my dad literally was cutting my hair with a scissor.
Yeah.
It was too much to him. But I lived and I learned the way that he was treating me. That, like, you remember when I told you to try to understand the other person? So I was trying to apply that to my own father because I loved him so much. So I was trying to understand that, and I do understand. Like, I'm his first child. I'm the first child in the family to carry the family last name. So in every community, that's something really big.
It is, yeah.
So when you see the first child that carried the whole family became gay, I understand how everybody looked at him. I understand how everybody, discredit how he raised me. But in real life, he didn't raise me. You left me because of money. So I will do the same thing. I will leave, but I'm not going to leave you for money. I will leave to live my truth.
You leave him so you can live. Yeah, to be your most authentic self.
Because with him, I was just like a slave. Yes, we was rich. Yes, I drove an Audi when I was 17 years old, 16 years old. Yes, I did. I got all of that, but I was never happy. I was never being me until when I get kicked out.
Do you feel like that's impacted your relationships with guys and dating?
Yes.
How so?
It's hard. I'm very hard on trusting somebody right now.
Trust is big for you.
Ooh,
yeah.
Trust.
So how do you work towards that? Since you know that, so what are some things that you consciously do as you go through your dating journey?
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. My dating journey is zero. Like
Okay.
for the past 5 years is
Mhm.
literally been nothing. Of course, I get hit up on Instagram, like somebody wants to take me out for a drink,
Mhm.
here and there. But as to love somebody,
Mhm.
no. I
Yeah.
think, and it's taking a balls for me to say this to you. I think my dad damaged the last
Mhm.
feelings I had in my life.
Hmm. Hmm.
Even when before he died, he recorded a voice note
Mhm.
to me,
Mhm.
and I received it after he died. And it was after it just like he broke my heart, broke my
Mhm.
emotional, broke my mental, everything.
Were there negative things that he was saying?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So
when
it's
you
it's
hear
it's
your own
it's
father saying that he never loved you a day in his life, how are you gonna trust a stranger to love you?
yeah, yeah. But I will tell you this, and I know this is not supposed to be like in depth therapy or anything like that. I will tell you though that that is him, his views, his opinions, how he was raised. Um, that is all. It has nothing to do with who you are as a person. Like whether he loved you, did not love you, approved of you, did not, you have no control over that whatsoever. And I know it's hard because there's no closure. You didn't get a chance to like mend fences or say, hey, we can agree, but disagree. We can just have a respectful relationship. Instead, it's like this visceral hate towards you. So it eats at you. And I would say the best advice I could give is make sure you get into counseling. Make sure you are working that shit out. If not, your heart is always going to be closed. And there can be some amazing guys who are right in front of you, but because you have not done the work to heal, you'll never open up.
Thank you.
So
I
I need you to
really.
promise me you go try to do
Oh
some
no, I'm
work.
working on it, honey, because it's time for me to get a man.
Okay. 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 Look, y'all hear him. He say he's working on it.
I'm definitely working on it, and the
He
DMs
made
are open.
look, listen, close those DMs until you go to work that shit out, okay, bougie boy? Okay,
I'm
okay.
gonna leave the DMs open when I close my leg. How about that?
That's what they all say. That's what they all say. Okay, okay. Let's move on. We're gonna play a game. You up like to play a little game here?
Of course.
All right, all right. And so it's what is your type? We gotta figure out what you didn't date you didn't fell in love with three Arab men, so this might be an easy one, but
Two Arab, one Puerto Rican.
oh, two Arab, one Puerto Rican. Okay. I'm going to put up a picture of some guys. I want you to tell me which one do you feel like is your type and tell us why. Okay.
Okay.
I want unfiltered. All right.
Oh, let me tell you, the one on the right, definitely my type.
With the
He's
stripes
giving like
on.
a Middle Easter. His dad left him $2 million, like my dad. Like I love it.
$2 million. 2 million.
Yeah, I don't. We don't accept less than that. We Arab. We got the oil, baby. Okay. The second one, a friend zone.
Okay.
The third one, a husband zone. Okay.
With the glasses on.
Yeah, the third one, he's a husband zone.
Oh, okay.
Like
Okay.
real quick. Okay.
Okay.
No
Okay.
prenup.
No prenup. No prenup.
The fourth one, I catch him Uber to go back to his kids.
You are horrible. You're horrible. Not able to go back to his kids.
So now y'all know the type.
I love it. So, okay, okay. So let's do some inspirational things and some final words. Like you are paving the word for Arab gay men in the music industry, in modeling, you name it. So, like, what are like some parting words or some advice that you want to give to Arab gay men?
Be confident in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Be out. Live your
Mm-hmm.
truth.
Mm-hmm.
And love with the heart, not with your pockets.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Another question I want to ask you, like I know you said you moved here to the United States when you were 11,
Yes.
right? When you were 15, like go back to when you were 15, if there was any advice you can give to your younger self when you were 15, what would that advice be?
Never came to United States.
Ooh. You
And
just stayed
stayed
in Egypt.
living between Egypt and Dubai.
Hmm. Tell us more why.
Um, you pay taxes for the water here, honey.
Pay
You pay
tax.
taxes for the apple that you eat that God give us.
We do.
No, in real life here it's too much.
Mm-hmm,
Here is everybody in competition with everybody.
mm-hmm,
I will speak of my experience. That's my own opinion, with all my respect to everybody.
yeah, yeah,
Here I feel like, especially in the gay world, everybody want to be better than the next person.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nobody just want to focus in their own lane or own avenue or whatever they want. Because I have a boulevard, baby. Okay, it's not no one lane. So just focus on yourself. Everybody in here, if they see you wearing Chanel, they want to get Dior. If they see you wearing this, they want to do this. So it's always the competition that is not pure love. You
Yeah.
don't know here in this country like who's really your friend and who is not. Especially in the gay community, I don't have no friends. I only have one gay friend. One
Wow.
gay friend. That's
Wow.
it. And I'm not lying at all. I can do the homework like how people be doing. They do
Mhm.
their homework. I only have one friend, a gay guy. And believe it or not, the other group of my friends that I go out with and they come to my hosting clubs and stuff, they're all straight.
Okay. Okay.
And
So
when
it
I say
sounds
straight, they are straight. They not
yeah, like
like,
they're heterosexual. Yeah, that makes sense. But it sounds like you have to, and I know it can be hard in Philly, like given all the things we talked about, is just finding different networks of different gay men who you feel like are
yes,
supported. Yeah, yeah. So it may mean leaving Philly, going somewhere else because it's the competition. Yeah.
it is.
Okay.
Even when I went to, I went to Atlanta for multiple work wise that I worked. So I stayed there, for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It's they will kill you if they see you look better than them in the club. Like I was walking, and I'm not gonna say the name of the club. I was booked there, and the promoter invited me. It was a very nice booking, and I went there. It was a gay club, and I heard somebody was like, "Oh, there's a fresh meat in here." I'm like,
Hmm. Hmm.
"Fresh meat?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what? A boy?
Yeah.
Please
So
move out of
you're
my
thinking
way."
like the behind the scenes, the culture of the industry, where like it seems like it's a lot of competition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody when they come on the show, everybody will love everybody. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, I love you. Right when they close that live or they get in their car, did you see what she was wearing? Oh, did you see
Claws
how she was
out.
talking? I'm like, can I get dropped off to my hotel, please? Because I'm confident.
Woo! Woo! Listen, it takes tough skin. Tough skin.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Not
tell.
everybody can really make it in this industry, and I'm telling that with big heart to everybody. I want everybody to win. I'm not
Yeah.
greedy. Everybody to win. What I always tell, what I do,
Hmm.
you cannot do,
Hmm.
and what you do, I cannot do. It's
Yeah.
only gonna be one bougie in life, and it's only gonna be one lemon white in life. That's the role that I go by.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you look to me as a competition, then you have a problem with yourself,
Just
baby.
compete with yourself. It's like compete with yourself, and that is it. That is it.
Not with
Yeah.
me, please.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
here is the confidential to the thousand.
Right. Well, tell us what's next for you in music and modeling and acting and love. Like, what's next for you? What's on the horizon?
Ooh. So, music wise, is a song going to be dropping in May.
Okay.
Right after I wrap the reality show that I'm filming for SSS Network.
Okay.
After I wrap that, I'm dropping a song. And an actor, I have 2 movies will come out, other than the 2 movies already on Tubi. Clock.
Mhm.
I have two movies. They will be out this year also.
Okay.
Hosting a couple shows in June. Summer parties. They will be in Atlanta. It will be in New York, and it will be in Philly. So obviously you will get a VIP invitation.
Okay. Please definitely let me
Um,
know.
yes, of course. That's it that I have going on.
Love it. Love it. Listen, I booked and busy over here, people. Booked and busy.
That's God blessing. With no manager. With no manager.
Do it yourself.
I'm
Listen,
knocking on the door.
last game, and we're done. And it's the manifest your dreams, right? So I believe you say what it is, you go after it, and it happens, right?
Yes.
what's the biggest thing you want to manifest right now? Like, what is the biggest thing that you're like, you want this to come to reality?
The industry phone call.
Industry phone call from who? Let's make it specific. Let's make it specific.
You got to figure it out.
You said, oh, from Cardi? You want Cardi to call you?
You got to figure it out.
Okay, so you can keep.
I'm manifesting the right contract. I'm manifesting the right deal to come, and it will come.
It's gonna listen, people. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. Bougie, thank you so much for being a guest. You gave us so much insight into who you are and just being vulnerable about, family and about like dating. And I know some people come on and they say, "Oh, I got it all figured out," but you're still like in the journey of figuring things out, healing before you move on. So that is a great place for to be in and owning it and showing people what it looks like. So thank you so much for all that you do.
Thanks
so much
for having me, and I really appreciate you. And I've been looking up to you since I started following you on social media, and I'm still passionate with what you do because I don't see anybody does what you do. So keep going because there's only one you in the world, just like me. Only one bougie, bitches.
Well, thank you. I am a triplet. I got two other brothers who look just like me. So. But I'm the oldest, though. I remind them. I'm the only gay one, though, too.
Yes. Okay, period.
Well, again, thank you so much, Bougie Boy. I wish you nothing but success.
Thank you for having me. Love you guys.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, Bougie Boy is amazing. I love hearing people's authentic stories because we all get to learn from them. So if you all like content like this, make sure you like the video, share it on social media. Let's have a discussion in the chat. And I will see you next time with some dating dilemmas. See you all.